Okay, here I want to show you another example of possible market manipulation. I don't think there's any natural momentum here because let me show you the 5-day graph. A1 files for bankruptcy, and their stock drops, a good oh, I don't know, 14 cents. Okay, 15 cents, 16 cents. Now this is their long-term graph, so they were in trouble. They were in trouble to begin with. And finally, it happened. They filed for bankruptcy. And what I want to look at is this 1-day graph. Okay, now look at the look at the amount of trading that went on this 5th day compared to everything else. Okay, these are the trade bars down here. You see, and then all of a sudden, heavy trading. So there somehow during the night between of October 15th, 16th, before opening bell, they got orders to sell. The market maker, whoever it was, whichever brokering firm, they all got orders to sell, to sell, to sell. Okay. Now, let's look at the 1-day graph. So what if, because they start off by selling 12, see now the numbers are down here, okay? They start off, here's the dot, that's going to tell us what happened here. At 9:31, in 1 minute, they sell 12,500,000 shares, around that. Now that's a whole combination of all the orders at that point. But what if they realized that because all the sells were in desperation, so like market, sell market, or they set a limit that was way low, very much low. I think they set market. In other words, the people placing the orders last night thought, man, I'll just get whatever I can. So I just want to get the market price. So I'm going to say sell market. Okay. The deal is the market has not been established for this day because it hasn't opened yet. So they can legitimately establish the market. And what if they had just one sale that says, okay, the stop is, uh, you know, 8 cents. I don't want to sell if it gets so low to 8. I'll just keep the stuff and just hope one day it'll grow again because it's worthless anyway. So if they had one sale that said you must not go any lower than 8, then they had to sell at 8 cents. Okay, but if everything else was market, so they sold at 8, but guess what? They sold 12,500. Okay, now who bought all that? Because every time you make a sale, you have a buyer. Well, let me make a suggestion. What if they bought it? What if the brokerage firm or the market maker bought because they knew that they had another order because it was all market, or because of the way the order was worded, that they could make another sale later at 9 cents, 9 cents, almost 9.5. So they bought at 8.7. Okay, and they sell at 9.3. Okay, so that's a half penny. That's a half penny. And I'm not saying that they bought all 12,000. I mean, but you do have these numbers. Watch the little dot. See right here, there's a million 400 that's sold. Right here, there's a million 700 and 800,000. So that's around 3 million right there. Okay. Right here, there's about a million. That's 4 million, 5 million. Okay. Right there. Um, was there something else I missed here? Hang on a second. Let's see, 12. Okay, I just have to go really slow here. So there was two. Okay. So there was about 5 million, all right? So let's just say they actually made money off 5 million because that's all they bought. They knew they could work this out. And they made a half cent on 5 million. Okay, so they made 200 no, they made 2,500,000 pennies. 2,500,000 pennies. Okay, that is $25,000 in right here in 5 minutes. Would that be a good day's work? Absolutely. So again, I'm not saying that this is exactly how it happened. Okay, But it kind of makes sense to think that. Now, they might have worked it the other way. This might have been just natural sales. They wanted to start very low because they wanted to buy stuff up right here. Okay, so let's just suppose they did a short. See, I was supposing they did long up to right here. If they went long, they could probably make $25,000. But if they start here and just borrow stock, sell it right away. So you're doing a short sale. You're selling at 9 cents, and you buy a million, another million, 2 million. So you're 3 million right there, okay? And you sell right down here. See the 2 million, 2 million. You sell it right here. All right. That right there was 3 million. You saw that? 4 million. Uh, and you bought at 9. You're selling at 6. You made 3 cents. And if we're dealing with 3 million, all right, you made 9 million pennies. Okay, which is going to be $90,000. It's pretty incredible. And you know what time it is? It's 10 o'clock. It's 30 minutes of a day's work. And if they can do it with algorithms, with a stock like this that people want to get rid of, it's legitimate. Okay. Now, again, I'm not saying that every single sale that happened here was there shorting the stock. But look, what if the market maker realized, hey, I can get involved here. I'm going to borrow somebody's stock. I'm going to borrow a million, sell it right now. Borrow another million, sell it right now. Borrow 2 million, sell it right now. So I've got money from selling 4 million shares at what, 9 cents, 8 cents. Okay, now I got to give those 4 million shares back, but I know because of the orders I have in front of me for the next hour that I can legitimately get the price down to 6. Okay, now I have 4 million shares. At this point, I need to buy 4 million, so I'm going to spend some of the money I got to buy this, but that means I'm making 3 cents. I made 3 cents on every share. And now I got to give these shares back because I borrowed them. But still, I made 3 cents on every share. I can keep the difference. And if you're doing this with 4 million, right? I mean, that's a that's a four if 4 million shares, 3 cents a share. That's 12 million pennies. That's 120,000. That's incredible. And what's to stop them from doing that? So I think this is natural market momentum. This is just the sales that happen. People are just desperate now. Now, if you notice, look up here. Okay, up here, notice that the centimals. You can make money off the thousandths of a penny, but this seems to be natural momentum. This is weird, and I think this is where the market maker may have made its money.